What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and here is a series that I've kind of been hyping up for a little bit now. Not exactly sure how well it's going to go over. I have it all done up. I'm going to release this one and see what your guys' responses are. If you guys want me to continue doing this, I have up to 24 more videos after this one. So what it is I did the legendary rosters. You guys really seem to like that. It was fun for me to do it. It was great content. It was stuff to put up on the channel. So I want to do legendary college rosters. So what I did was I looked at some website. It ranked the top. Everyone knows if you watch college football, the AP rankings or just the coaches rankings, they rank the top 25 teams every given week. So what I did was I looked at the top 25 ranked teams of all time. So this is according to some, I don't know what the website was. So what I did was I wrote down all 25 teams and came up with the best roster possible, a combination of the greats during college, like the greats that maybe just didn't have the best pro career but were very, very big faces and iconic figures at a college level. Also guys that may have, not developed as much as in college, and then once they get to the pro game, they flourished, they slid through the cracks, and they flourished in the NFL, and they've been studs here. So what we're doing is, the only thing that kind of sucks about this that I don't like, and I was considering using NCAA 14, but it's just too much goddamn work, is the jerseys. The jerseys look a little bit off. So my best, I tried to make the jerseys look closely similar to the college. And a couple of them I'm pretty close to dead on, but there's a couple. I had 25. There's 32 teams in the NFL or whatever the fuck there is. And I had 25 rosters. There's not 25 color schemes that match up. So some jerseys look like shit. So don't take this and be like, man, this sucks. Look, the jerseys look. Fuck it, you try doing it, bud. All right? So without further ado, today we are starting with number 25, according to whatever website, the number 25 college team of all time, Wisconsin Badgers. So this team right here, I'm going to try to talk about some of the players. I don't know some of them. Most of them I do know. I can talk a little bit about. But for the most part, I'm just going to briefly touch about. We're over the depth chart here. So at quarterback, we go with Russell Wilson. He did bounce around. He was at Wisconsin, and then he was, where was he before Wisconsin? North Carolina State or something like that. We're going with Russell Wilson. Definitely the best quarterback, in my opinion, in Wisconsin history. Also brought a Joel Stave, who was actually pretty shit at Wisconsin. One quarterback that I just didn't include. Oh, yeah. I probably should mention that. The rosters that I'm using, I'm going against the old legendary rosters. So from the first roundabout, just to make it simpler, because a lot of the guys, the older people, were already created in this. So rather sparing me having to recreate a whole bunch of people, I thought this would be the easiest transition. So it's going to be really competitive, so that's why you're going to see some 90s, because I just don't want to get my shit pushed in against, some of the most iconic NFL players of all time. So the ratings are in relation to, maybe their college, plus juice them a little bit to be, keep everything competitive here for this. So we have Russell Wilson and Stave. Another quarterback we could have used was Scott Tolzien, but we must have edited him into one of the legends. So we're going to be going with Russell Wilson as the quarterback. Now at running back, we're going with one of the greatest running backs in the history of college football, Ron Dayne. I'm not sure where he played in the NFL. He definitely didn't pan out well in the NFL. I think he played for the Texans, I want to guess. Well, that 5'10", 250 pounds, Heisman Trophy winner. He was incredible. One of the best statistical running backs in the history. And then we also have Melvin Gordon, 86. Maybe that could be a little bit higher, but just because he's clearly going to be second string to Ron Dayne, realistically, he's probably a 90-91. His last year at Wisconsin, he was incredible. He held the all-time most rushing yards in one single game before Samaje Perine broke it like literally 2 weeks later. That year was crazy in college football. But these two guys there. Honorable mention, probably could have put in Monte Ball. He should be in this game, but I think I might have edited him into a legend, and I just couldn't find him again. But we didn't need three running backs. We're just, like I said, these rosters aren't going to get uploaded because there's a reason why they're not getting uploaded. For example, the Niners, I've had two teams that use their jerseys because their jerseys best line up. So I'm pretty much, after this video is done, I'm not even saving it. Saving it as like a career save. Once this video is done, I'm just going to upload it and re-edit everything again to whatever the number 24 team is, and so on and so on. So these rosters, unfortunately, won't be uploaded yet. I don't know. I might. I don't know yet. I'll wait and see. If you guys really want me to upload these at some point, maybe I won't delete the guys, and we'll see what happens. So that's for running backs. Fullback, we got Alan Amici, who's super old-timer. He's on most of the, obviously I would Google best Wisconsin team of all time, and he came up there a lot as their fullback, so he's there at 96. Wide receivers, we got Elroy, Crazy Legs Hirsch as a 92 overall, Hall of Fame player in the NFL. Big time player back in, I don't know what year it was, probably like the 50s. He was really good. Then we have Lee Evans, the former Buffalo Bill. He's a 90 overall. We got Al Toon, the former New York Jet, 87 overall. And Jared Abbrederis. Most recently, he's probably like, if from when I've watched college football, he's probably the best Wisconsin wide receiver I've seen play. As I missed out, obviously, Elroy Hirsch was fucking playing before my parents were born. But overall, wide receivers not too shabby. More so possession type guys rather than burners. So that should be nice for Russell Wilson. At tight end, we're going Travis Beckham, 90. I could have included Owen Daniels, too. I don't know. I wasn't going to be able to swing the trade, and I forgot about him. But Beckham is the all-time leading tight end in Wisconsin history for, I believe, receiving yards and touchdowns. He actually had like some almost record-setting numbers for a tight end before he got drafted. And I think he went to the Giants. It never quite worked out there, but a solid tight end for Wisconsin. Now, the offensive line is, Wisconsin's one of the best factories for building offensive lines. Their offensive line is going to be sick. We got Joe Thomas, 99. You know Joe Thomas, left tackle. Left guard, we got Travis Frederick, the center for the Dallas Cowboys. We move him to center, from center, to left guard just to balance out the offensive line. He's a 91. At center, we got Mike Webster from the Pittsburgh Steelers legendary roster, one of the greatest, if not the greatest center in the history of the NFL. Actually, we're going to give him a 99. We can't. But 95 will stay. We might adjust it to a 99. I think he's the greatest center in the history of football. Then at right guard, we got Kevin Zeitler of the Cincinnati Bengals, 86 overall. And then at right tackle, we're going Paul Gruber, who I believe was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 97 overall at right tackle. So I believe he played left tackle for the Bucs, but just 6'5". That's about ideal, perfect size. That's Lane Johnson size for a right tackle. So this offensive line is crazy. Like the average overall in this offensive line is probably 94. Well, it's going to be one of the best offensive lines we've ever used in Madden and seen on this channel. Now on the defense side of the ball, at left defensive end, we have Erasmus James, who was very good at Wisconsin, a bust in the NFL. I believe he was a first-round draft pick. I can't recall what team, but he was 2004, I believe, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, big-time playmaker. And the other side, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be J.J. Watt, J.J. Watt's one of the few players I can remember in recent memory that's better in the pros than he was at college. Like, he was really, really good at college, but he was not, I never would have thought he would develop into what he did for the Houston Texans from what I saw in college, but he's been incredible. Like, maybe the best defensive, maybe he is a shout for the best player in the NFL, regardless of position. Then at defensive tackle, we got three guys. We'll start at the bottom. We got Bo Allen from Philadelphia, 87 overall. We got Tim Crummy, who I believe was on the legendary Bengals roster, 92. And then we also have Wendell Bryant, 92 overall. Not super familiar with him. I assume he was a bust of some sort. I'm pretty sure he was a first-round pick and didn't quite pan. I don't know what team, though. My apologies. Looking at left outside linebacker, we got Joe Schobert, who now is on the Cleveland Browns. I think he's not... Like I said, I fucked up and I had to re-edit him and custom make this guy. I think he's a rookie this year for the Cleveland Browns, but he's well up there on the all-time tackle list for the Wisconsin Badgers. Middle linebacker, we got Chris Borland, who was really, really good before he retired pretty abruptly for the San Francisco 49ers. They look like, Patrick Willis retired, but then it looks like when Chris Borland stepped in during the injury-plagued season that they had, it looked like Borland and Navarro Bowman would form some sort of great, phenomenal middle linebacking core, and then Borland went off and said, I can't judge. Who am I to judge? But he had some concussion issues, I believe, headaches and shit like that. So, more power to him if he wants to have a better quality of life. Go for it. But he's a 91. He's one of the best tacklers I've ever witnessed. And that's saying something because he only played like 2 years. And then a right outside linebacker from the Detroit Lions, we have DeAndre Levy, 88 overall. Didn't even know. Wouldn't have guessed he went to Wisconsin, but great playmaker in the NFL. Then in the secondary, we got Jamar Fletcher, who I'm not super familiar with, but I looked at his stats. He played 3 years at Wisconsin. All 3 years, he had 7 interceptions each year, so he was a baller. I think he busted in the NFL, and he bounced around to a bunch of different teams. Then we have Troy Vincent, who most notably was a Philadelphia Eagle. We gave him an 89 overall. And then just so happened, I was like, should I add it? What I'm going to do for these, if I can't find 3 corners, I'm just going to go with the 2 corners and play with whatever nickels on the roster that I decided to use. I did that with this guy, and then look, there's Marcus Cromartie guy who's actually on the 49ers who went to Wisconsin. So I was like, all right, we'll bump him up to an 83. Free safety, we have Jim Leonard, the legendary Jet, I think, 5'8", 192 pounds. One of the best underrated return men in the history of college football. I think he had I remember his sophomore season, he had 11 interceptions for Wisconsin. So he was a ball at the free safety spot. Obviously a little bit undersized, but he should make some plays for us this season. And then at strong safety, finishing up, we have Chris Maragos of the Philadelphia Eagles, a special teams ace, but while he was in college, he was a very, very solid safety. I can't remember what round he would have got drafted in. Maybe we can check. We're in draft. We're in the depth chart, so we can't really do that. But Maragos, I think he was just before I really started getting into college football. But he's a solid player for the Eagles. Kicker, I couldn't really find one, so we're just rocking with Phil Dawson. But punter, we got Brad Nortman, 88 overall. Anytime we can actually line up a punter with a school, we're going to show him a little bit of love. So that is going to be our Wisconsin roster. I basically modified some of the Niners jerseys. Look pretty similar. You'll see when we roll them out. So what I'm going to do is I've kind of lived and learned and trial by fire with the Legendary Roster Series in the best way that format-wise, because if I'm doing 25 of these videos on top of everything else I'm doing, like I'm just straight up doing these videos when I have time and when I kind of feel like it. And to make it easier on me, what we're going to do is we're going to sim to the midway point of the season, see where we're at, and then we'll play the rest of the divisional games as need be. Whereas before, the original format where videos would go upwards of 2 hours was we played every single divisional game. That was just too much fucking work for me. So we're going to do it this way. And we'll sin to the mid-season point. But actually what we got to do is we got to change up our scheme, because I know the 49ers run a 3-4, and this team is certainly not a 3-4 defense. We'll go attacking 4-3, and who's a 4-3 defense? We'll just go defensive playbook 4-3. Offensive playbook, definitely not some fancy Chip Kelly. Who is the most old school type fucking playbook? Like a team that just fucking runs the ball. Tennessee. We're going to go Tennessee playbook. Come on, fuck off. Mike Mularkey. There we go. So, let's do this shit. We'll advance to mid-season. Fingers crossed that we're not too overmatched. I think that roster lines up with anyone, especially now the fact we got a 95 running back. And I'm going to go on a limb and say, like, in comparison, maybe like the Steelers legendary roster, the Raiders legendary roster, maybe the Cowboys legendary roster. This may be the best offensive line I've featured in any series, any video that I've done on YouTube. So I'm kind of excited to get my hands on this roster and actually try to run the ball. So, yeah, this is kind of the trial I plan. I think that you guys are going to like it. Like, I made the assumption that this was going to work. This was going to be a popular-ish series. So I already did all the work of making my rosters for the other 24 teams. But let me know if this is a series you guys want to see. If it's something that you're not really feeling, by all means, tell me. Because I'm not recording a bunch of these ahead of time, I don't think. Usually, like I said, most people that know me, my upload schedule, I try to, like, sometimes I'm a month ahead. Like, sometimes, like, what you're going to watch tomorrow, I might have made a month earlier. I'm not going to go too crazy with this one because everything's so time-conducive. I'm going to upload one, see how you guys feel, and if you guys like it, this is the first kind of test free run. I will continue on with this. So we're 5-2. But yeah, like I said, let me know in the comment section below feedback. Do you guys like this? Do you want me to continue doing it? If you do, I will do that. It's looking actually really good thus far. And we have the 2 games there at the end of the season. So because we're 5-2, we're going to simulate 2 Week 16. I'm pretty confident that we can do it. We can't really batch sim. I kind of hate that, how you can't, like... I should be able to use this and, like, pick a point and sim right to it. Bring that back in Madden 18, because I know you could have done that before. But because we are winning so much, we're going to sim to that. We'll keep an eye on things. And hopefully, by the time we get to Week 16, we are looking like a playoff contender. But yeah, this year will also be a trial one for me to see how long this video is and how much time I'm going to have to put into these to get them done. Because roughly for the rosters itself, I mean, this Wisconsin one, I had to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I had to create 11 players for this roster, and that's, you know, probably upper of how many guys. Like, there's some rosters I'm not going to have to create anyone. It took me roughly, you know, half hour to create this roster to finally tweak it. To get it where I want it to. That's not too bad. So if I can do, like I said, there's no editing. I'm just straight up live streaming, live commentating over it. It'd roughly take me probably an hour and a half safe to do one of these videos. And that's not too bad for my schedule. But I definitely know if it does get in my way of making the realistic rebuilds, you guys would probably give me shit and rather would see those. But for the time being, this should work out. So we're 9-3. We're looking real good here. As we get ready for our Week 16, we're actually going to take over and see how this team plays. But it looks like we're well on our way to a playoff spot. So you guys are going to have at least, you know, 3 games worth of, gameplay. But like I said, a lot of these teams are going to be seen pretty overpowered. I'm going to try to like give high 80s, low 90s, high 90s for people that deserve it, just so they can compete. Because I'm using the legendary roster file as I stated before, and if I made this somewhat realistic, I'd probably get my shit pushed in because all these other teams are filled with absolute monsters. So let's take over. Let's play the moments here against the Rams. We're 11-3, looking real good. 96 overall run. Oh, for fuck's sakes! No. Oh, fuck. All right, we're gonna do it live because I made a custom roster. Like you can make. You guys must know how in the Creation Center you can make your custom roster. I made one specifically for Wisconsin. We'll just do this one live, and then cause we're going to the playoffs. So the next game we'll use my custom-ish uniforms, and then in the playoffs I'll make sure I do that just because I just forgot. So don't criticize the rosters and shit off this first game, for the love of God. But there is a lot. All these teams, there's a lot of red and white teams that are good in this top 25. I'll tell you that. Okay. Like, this is clearly not Wisconsin colors. Well, I mean, the top is, I guess. We're going to definitely run some power ball. It looks like the playbooks work, too. I remember that was something I did in one of my rebuilds, where I think I may have switched the scheme from a 3-4 to a 4-3, but the playbook stayed as a 3-4. That kind of fucked things up. Oh, come on, Ron. Come on, Ron Dayne. Like, I definitely wasn't watching college football when Ron Dayne was at Wisconsin, but I feel like I was. I feel like I've seen him. Let's scramble with Russell Wilson. And that's a fumble. Why not, right? Fuck off. That's going to be a slight issue. 2 tight end sets. There's going to be some guys that aren't actually from that school. We'll just act like they transferred, It's not too hard to imagine. Use your imagination. Alright, come on, crazy legs. Elroy Hirsch, crazy legs, baby! Boop. Like that, he definitely played in I think he played for the Packers. But crazy legs, like 100%. Like that's a name from like the 30s. Night Train Lang, crazy legs, Hirsch. He had, I can't think off the top of my head. What other guys just straight up had names? Bullet Bob Hayes. All right, let's go Ron Dayne. Oh, jeez. The screen pass to Ron Dayne. That's because I don't think he's ever caught a pass in his life. Kick this field goal here with the transfer from Texas, Phil Dawson. That's how I'm going to word everything. He's a transfer from Texas. Boom. There we go. As you can tell probably by that kicking motion, we are just playing on All Pro. I didn't need to whip out my edict for this one. I'm just like I said, but when I usually record this, it's gonna be after a day of recording, and I just want to kick back, relax, and play something different. I'm gonna use these rosters, so I don't really want to stress. They're playing legendary rosters, so like it's gonna fucking you play all Madden. It's gonna be like you need to be focused, or else it's just gonna be shitty gameplay. So at least All Pro, it still provides some resistance, but for the most part, I don't have to overexert myself. Oh, crazy legs again. Russell Wilson on fire. Those jerseys look like shit for your Wisconsin badges. All right, this is a battle though. High scoring battle. I'm surprised our defense isn't doing better than what the. Come on, you got JJ Watt. Oh, almost walked into a sack. Oh, shit, throw it away. Russell Wilson doesn't feel as quick as he should be, All right, what are we going to do here? Send Elroy Hurt. Crazy legs deep again, because that's all he does. Oh, no. Looks like he actually beat his man, too. If we had a little bit better pop, like I can't, like this is the best offensive line. So I can't really blame them, but also I can blame them because I didn't have enough time. All right, see if we can hit Ron Dayne here out the backfield for something. Get him out in space. Oh, you went low. Smart tackle. That's how you stop a Ron Dayne. That's how you stop a 250-pound fucking bowling ball. Oh, we're in the red zone. They've turned it over. Let's go with the screen pass. Who's out here? Altoon? No, Lee Evans. Cool. There we go. Oh, he feels quick. I mean, I remember Lee Evans was pretty small. I think he was like a 5'10". No, he wasn't. Lee Evans was like... I'm pretty sure he played like an Anquan Bolden. Like he was kind of compact, but he fucking was like a grinder across the middle. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyone want to get open? No? Nobody? I don't want to fucking run it. Let's go double swing. Yeah, we got to throw this one here, all right? We're not going to be able to run this one in. The defense is all right. Let's send crazy legs. Actually, let's send crazy legs on this one. There we go. Third touchdown of the day to crazy legs Hirsch. Because he definitely did dances like that in the 50s. All right, holding to a field goal. Still that 1-point lead. Oh, come on. Oh, what is this? Defense just giving up on me. I don't know. Touchdown, quick stop, touchdown, I guess. What we can hope for. Ooh, that's Aaron Donald. That was Aaron Donald right up in my grill. Of course the Super Sim would have fucking Russell Wilson throw a pick. Let me take over here, because we're not kicking a field goal. 4th and 1. Oh, fuck it. 4th and 1, we're running it. We got Ron Dayne. We got a great offensive line. Great offensive line. Come on. There we go. That's good enough. 5-yard gain. Go no huddle. Let's try that. Oh! Oh! Ron Dayne with the fucking stag. I don't think he's ever caught anything like that in his life. Got the both feet in, tiptoeing in his Jordans. Let's go. Okay. I see you pimping. That was... I thought that wasn't going to work for sure. Oh, we had all the momentum. I'll have to play like that. And we still lose the game. It's just because it's punished me for wearing those fucked up jerseys. That gotta be it. So we got... Well, I'm pretty sure we're comfortably in a playoff position. But we still have to play... I don't know who we played the last week. Seattle, I believe. Russell Wilson, less Seattle. Fucking load times. Alright, let's advance. Play Seattle. Make sure we wear no, I'm not going to say the right jerseys, but the closest resembling jerseys. Check out the stats. Go for a playoff run. That is going to be this video. Don't fuck this up, C4. Select the correct jerseys. Edit uniforms. Yeah, you can't change the helmet, but I think that actually looks pretty close, if I do say so myself. So that is what we're going to use. Austin Powers. So because it is the Niners, and I don't really talk about teams a lot, if you're a Niner fan watching this Wisconsin Badger video, how do you feel about Chip Kelly getting canned after 1 year? I think that was bullshit. As much as I want to hate Chip Kelly, you can't... Like, what did they expect? Like, that is a horribly run team, and everyone takes notice. Agents, free agencies, all those people, they don't want to go there. No one wants to go there. Like, thank fuck, like, we lost that stigma. The Eagles with Chip Kelly, like, no one probably wanted to come here because no one feels safe. There's no safe spaces. Hopefully Howie Roseman and Joe Douglas can sort that shit out. But that is for another day. Today we need to get a fucking victory. We look like chumps playing our first game and losing. And those helmets look horrible. But let's go Wisconsin. Ooh. I know that's Richard Sherman, but that is too good to pass up. I know I got a burner. And Richard Sherman struggles against one thing, and that is super quick wide receivers. If you try to play him, get physical, you gotta have a bad time. I guess we get the big first quarter here, I guess. Cool. Thought we already did that, but alright. Oh! Oh, we're on Dayne. I've not used him enough. Now that we're playing this game, well, maybe I'll leave that to the playoff games where we actually use him a lot. Wisconsin's definitely always been a run-heavy team. Has to be. I don't watch a whole lot of Wisconsin ball, but they've had so many good running backs, so many good offensive linemen. It only makes sense that they are a... Oh, that could have been picked. A run-first team. I don't really know a whole lot, like, who was that? Was Bo Pelini at Wisconsin or Nebraska? I honestly always get Wisconsin and Nebraska mixed up. I don't know what it is. Similar uniforms. Bo Pelini, was he at Wisconsin? I can't remember if he was at Wisconsin. I think he was at Nebraska. Oh, come on, Altoon. Make the fucking play. You cartoon character. Wow, looking like fucking chumps. Take over for 2 games. It looks like we're going to lose them both. Alright, come on, crazy legs. Oh, he took off. That's a first down right there. Move the chains. There we go. They forget Russell Wilson can run. So Russell Wilson, yeah, he started out North Carolina State, and then he transferred to Wisconsin. Right? Well, or it definitely wasn't the other way around, I don't think. Like, I'm pretty sure I can almost remember Russell Wilson playing at Wisconsin. Because I remember, I don't know if, like, this is completely, like, maybe I dreamed this or something, but I feel like Russell Wilson's last play at Wisconsin, he was in, like, a bowl game or something, and he went to go spike the ball, and it wasn't too late, and, like, he spiked the ball as the clock expired or something stupid like that. Wasn't a memorable last game. I want to say that's what I remember. I don't know. That's what happens, kids, when you play high school football. You get hit in the head sometimes, and then, you know, when you try to remember things, it doesn't. I don't need. I need a bowl of member berries here. Oh my God! Good offensive line, my ass. We'll bring on the transfer from Texas, Phil Dawson. Boom. Down the middle to make it a 4-point game. Hopefully our defense can do fucking something. Back-to-back games. So far, unimpressed with this J.J. Watt-led defense. Haven't got the ball in good spots. Haven't been making stops on 3rd down. Check down to Lee Evans. I'll go no huddle. Chip Kelly still is the coach, you know? Who needs time of possession? Your fucking defense does. Time of possession is a useless stat. Yeah, except your defense is fucking exhausted. I think that's the key thing. I don't know. Because defense isn't as big a deal, especially where he came from Oregon. Oh, that's a crazy leg bomb right there. Ooh. Crazy legs. His legs are crazy. Two-minute drill again. Get some more points. All right. See if we can get a bomb. Oh, crazy legs. Come on. Hit him with that bomb. Hit him with that Alul Akbar. Let's go. I don't know who that was. That Crazy Legs again? He's getting active. Real active. Okay, we got 3 timeouts. I definitely don't want to try to... You don't want to pick on Richard Sherman too much. And that play was bad before we even had the ball. Hit him with the verts. So it looks like these videos will, for the most part, will definitely be under an hour. I'm going to shoot for 45. Dayne line up a wide receiver. Oh my goodness. The onslaught. Let's just fucking run it and get out. Get out of here to halftime. Don't call it. Fuck off. All right, tie ball game. 3rd down alert. I assume we'll be running the ball effectively while the Sim's been taking spots, so they should be able to bite on this play action. And they absolutely do not bite on the play action pass. As Cliff Averill gets in the backfield there for the sack. But we are in field goal range, so we get the transfer from Texas. Oh, that might be bad. Oh, but it's good. Phil Dawson makes up for that. Old man Dawson puts us ahead 3 as the 3rd quarter is winding down. Ooh. End of game drive, huh? Dayne, what? Let's get it. Alright, solid gain of nothing. Oh, Dayne's had a bad day. I mean, Seattle's a tough defense, but let's make sure we get the chew clock on. We're almost in field goal range. But I just know if I settle for a field goal, they're going to go down, get a touchdown, and go up by 1. But I don't think I'm going to throw the ball. I think on 3rd and 3, we'll hit him with the stretch to Joe Thomas' side. We got Joe Thomas and Travis Frederick. Even though the game is telling... Well, it does look a little bit better this way. Let's try this. Oh, no. No good. And it's too far for fucking field. What's the wind? I'm fucking going for it. Some say I'm crazy. But we already have a playoff spot, and I just know I don't want the sim to piss me off tonight. Could not be any horrible. Just forgets fucking Joe Thomas forgets to block Cliff Averill. 99 overall tackle my ass. See, look, they got a touchdown either way. Didn't matter. They were getting a touchdown. If I punted it, if I got a field goal, at least this way here. A little more time left on the clock. Set that into Crazy Legs, who makes the reception. We'll go no huddle. Now, at a time like this, do we want to still keep it balanced? Because we have a minute. I think I do. Gets stuck behind, just ass rapes Kevin Zeitler there. Just didn't want to pick a side. He's deciding what side of the ass cheek. Oh my god! Fucking left on the chew clock. Doesn't matter, I threw a pick. For fuck's sakes. That shit should turn off. Like, that should have, like, there should be smart enough AI. Just fucking turn that off. Maybe I'm just a dumbass for not paying attention. But fuck off, man. Dropping F-bombs left, right, and center because it's frustrating. I forget. I missed this fun from the legendary rosters from dealing with the Super Sim. I certainly missed all this fun. Alright, nice play from Altoon. Let's just keep hitting with the 4 verticals, I suppose. Don't want anything fancy. We don't want to outsmart ourselves here. Oh, fit that in. Touchdown, Altoon again. Back-to-back plays. Same guy, same route. That's on them. They got to switch up their coverage. You got to give me that every time. I'm going to have to take the win as we win 27-24. At least we got a victory. Didn't look like absolute chumps losing the 0-2 into the playoffs. We have some momentum for the Wisconsin Badgers. I don't know if that's good enough for a bye. 12 wins? That may be alright enough for a bye. Stop shoving fucking Ultimate Team down my throat. I'm not playing. Not interested. Okay? Okay. Alright. That got to be good enough for a bye. 12-4. Or not? It is good enough for a bye. So we're going to the divisional round, and we will take a look at the regular season stats before we jump into that and see who did well, see who did not do so well. So on the year, Russell Wilson, 4,700 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. So I could not have asked for any more from my quarterback. Running the ball, Ron Dayne, 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon had 565 yards, 14 touchdowns. Like I said, I think it all is behind this great offensive line. Receiving 106 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns from Lee Evans. 83 receptions, 900 yards roughly, and 7 touchdowns from Travis Beckham. 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns for Elroy Hirsch. 1,000 yards, 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns for Altoon. 370 and 5 for Ron Dayne. That's crazy. Almost 4,000-yard receivers, including a tight end. The defense side of the ball, Chris Borland, not surprisingly, led the team with 144 tackles. On the defensive front, J.J. Watt with 12 sacks, Wendell Bryan 11.5, Crummy with 11, and Erasmus James with 10. They got after it. And on interceptions, 3 for Vincent, 3 for Fletcher, 2 for Borland, 2 for Levy, 2 for Leonard, and 1 for Marcus Cromartie. As we get ready to take on the New Orleans Saints. So this would be like the New Orleans Bowl. I think that's a bowl game, pretty sure. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I didn't change the uniforms. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, it's like the fucking you drink a slushy too fast, you get a brain freeze. That's what I feel like. Oh. Like you should be able to set defaults for shit like that. Matter of fact, stop limiting creativity in these games, EA and Madden. Let me be able to create my own jerseys. Create my own team. Is that so hard? Like, I don't understand why a game like this, like, I don't want to, like, shit on the game too much. I think this is one of the best Maddens in recent memory. But, like, why do you remove creative things? Like, things that make the game much more playable, much more accessible. The lifespan of the game, well, that's probably why. I just answered my own question. The lifespan of the game becomes much more greater when you have a lot more customization options. So they want you to buy the new game every single year. As we look like a horrible-looking Wisconsin, I now need to win this game just so we can at least have another game with my closest resembling jerseys. We'll run this way. Oh, it goes big old Ron Dayne. Oh, let's fuck some guy up. Oh! I think I gave him 99 trucking, so he's going to be a load. Insert sex joke there. Crazy legs deep. Is that what we're going to try to do? It seems like a winning combination for all the games we played. The winner of this game plays the Dallas Cowboys, it looks like. Ready for that one. Oh, yeah. Like, you're not going to arm tackle Ron Dayne. I'm sorry. I don't care how good Sam Mills thinks he is. You're not going to arm tackle Ron Dayne. There's one of our 1,000-yard receivers getting the first down and adding 15. That was a face mask. Come on, I don't know who that Delvin Bro. What was it? Yep. Can't do that. Maybe up in Canada, where you used to play the CFL, you could do that, but you can't get away with that shit here. All right, see if we can get Travis. I like that road to Travis Beckham. Hopefully the safety bites, which he doesn't. But he does. Oh, he throws it because he has balls of steel, and Beckham comes in for the touchdown. Nice. Nice. Always nice to get a score on your opening drive. Hold them to a field goal. Not a lot of play the moments. Hey, they got a touchdown without us. All right, hold them to 3 field goals. All right, defense. J.J. Watt and company. Impressed. I'm impressed, Les Fryer. You're doing your job. I'm doing my job. I'm 1 for 1. Whoa, that was glitchy. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Oh, well, looks like Ron Dayne had a big-ass run for his big-ass self. That was the most glitchy-looking pass I've ever seen in this game. That's how you have lightning-fast reflexes. Oh, no way he makes fucking that catch. Oh. He must have looked at my tape and saw he just likes the deep ball to Hirsch. This C4 guy. Oh, that was bad. Thank God he... What the fuck, man? I held down B. B means throw it hard. Not lob it. This is like a new controller too. My button shouldn't be going wonky. Alright, let's go, Ron Dayne. Like, horrible blocking. What kind of blocking was that? Very low quality blocking for the most part. Everyone on this offensive line is a 90 overall. Plus, we have a 97 and a 99 at the tackle spots. We got Travis Frederick at one of the guard, because heaven forbid, the greatest offensive line in the history of life, the Dallas Cowboys right now. He's not doing a good job. I think he's 50. Keep putting me in goddamn Hail Mary situations. Oh, that Altoon route that worked in our last game against the Seahawks, still working. Guess this is what happens when you have a wide receiver that's 6'4" with high 80 speed. It's always a mismatch. I don't know if we're going to take a shot for the end zone here. Confidence is not very high with this. Oh. All right. Hey, if it's there, it's there. Like, I swear Russell Wilson was faster. Like, that was like a Michael Vick, like an actual mobile quarterback. We probably would have got up to the 20. Interception. Oh, that was bad. That was me 100% just watching the blitzers. Wasn't even looking downfield, just assumed tight end would get open. Him with smash, see if the tight end can... Come on, Beckham, do something. The Odell Beckham's white brother. Oh, there's probably holding on me. Good offensive line, my ass. That's what my overall evaluation of this team right now. Kevin Zeitler with the thinnest hairline I've seen quite some time. All right, so we should be. Let's just go for the quick slant and timeout and field goal. I think that's where we're at. Or just get fucking sacked. Jesus Christ! Come on, tackles. Gruber. Hail Mary. Why not? Nothing else has really worked. 100% just gotta throw it up to Altoon. Or just throw it at the back of the end zone, either or. Okay. Like, we gotta win here. Let's go this one. The HB stream where we fucking hit Ron Dayne on a dime. I think that was in the first game we took over against the... I can't remember who we played. Rams? Oh my God, X was open. Fuck, man. Fuck this offensive line. I'm telling you that right now. Like, this is not a good Saints defense. And I'm fucking struggling every play to have a clean pocket at any time to sit back there and try to find someone open. Fucking Travis Frederick can suck a dick. Joe Thomas didn't make the Pro Bowl or whatever. Didn't make an All-Pro for the first time or whatever. I totally can see that. Oh, come on. I even won the tackle battle and it wouldn't give me it. Ah, fuck. You can just run it in. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yourself. I miss this. You know, I took about a month off since I've done, a series like this where I use the Super Sim. I fucking missed it. My asshole has not been prolapsed these last couple of weeks. But luckily, the sim is back, rock hard. I'm already bent over. Oh, what's your team overall there, sorry? What was that again? Oh, you have a 90. Everyone on your offensive line is like 92 overall. All right, for sure, we're going to let the 78 overall Sheldon rank. It's fucking, oh, yeah, block field goals. Fuck off. Like, I don't even care, but this is... I just have to do this for fun. Like, I'm not even trying. Like, who gives a shit? You see the bullshit that you have to deal with. If I don't make the fucking Super Bowl or even fucking make the playoffs, you know what it is. I'm done. I am done. Like, I really hope you guys like these videos because I'm taking years off my fucking life dealing with this horrible, horrible sim. Do we have time to even win this? We have 3 fucking turnovers against one of the worst defenses for the legendary rosters, without a doubt. We'll try it. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. Like, it seems like Wisconsin's definitely a team that's not built, even with this roster, to play from behind. Oh, B. Fit that into B. Throwing the run was crazy. 351 passing yards on the day for Russell Wilson, but he has 2 interceptions to 1 touchdown. Don't think I threw... I haven't even thrown a pick yet. It's been all the computer. Come on. Ron Dayne, run someone over, for fuck's sakes. Barbecue. Alright. Second and 3. Ooh. Ooh. Russell Wilson. Boogie's in. Let's go. Need that 2-point conversion. Now, do I do the 2-point conversion? Or do I let the computer do the 2-point conversion? I don't think the computer's let me. I'm going to let the computer go with it because the sim. Look at that. It's all about the story. What? Oh. Oh. Well, at least it's a friendly reminder what the fuck happens when you play the sim here. As we fall in our first playoff matchup, wearing the wrong fucking jerseys. Oh, last second field goal. Oh, so gay. But aside from this, I hope you guys did enjoy this series where I used some legendary college rosters. Today was Wisconsin Badgers, so if you're a fan of, if you're from Wisconsin, you like the Wisconsin team. Hopefully, I did your team right. And like I said, it's not a request thing. I'm gonna do if you guys don't like this. You just gotta go 25, 24, 23, 22, all the way up to number 1. But this is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, guys. Guys, at least 300 likes, or else my dead cat is gonna resurrect, and I'm gonna be so happy. But then it's gonna die instantly, and I'm gonna go into some sort of depression. So 300 likes, or else that will happen. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you guys are feeling this series. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.